Most people recognize luxury when they see it. Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Rolex. But there's another type of luxury, so discreet, so private that even many wealthy people have never heard of it. These are the labels whispered about in penthouses, private yacht clubs, and invitation-only boutiques. The brands that don't chase the spotlight, because their clientele already knows where to find them. Today we are looking at 10 ultra-exclusive brands that only the ultra-rich truly know exist, and why their products often cost more than houses. Let's begin! When Goyard, the quiet king of luxury. If Louis Vuitton presents fame, then Goyard presents anonymity. Founded in 1853, actually older than LV, Goyard's entire business is built on discretion. There are no advertising campaigns, no flashy influencer partnerships, and almost no interviews with the brand. Goyard's iconic hand-painted chevron pattern is instantly recognizable to those in the know, but strangely invisible to everyone else. But here's the real secret. Even if you have the money, you can't just walk in and buy whatever you want. Many items are special order only, especially the trends. Some pieces take months, even over a year, to produce, customized by artisans who train for decades. To the ultra-rich, Goyard is the symbol of quiet power. No logos needed, just heritage, craftsmanship, and exclusivity. 2. Richard Mille, the billionaire's status signal. Richard Mille makes watches that look like they were engineered for a billionaire superhero. Launched in 2001, the brand mixes hyper-engineering with luxury, using materials found in race cars, F1 engineering, and even space exploration. This is why Richard Mille is often called the Formula One of watchmaking. Here's the catch. Most watches cost $150,000 to $2 million, and the rarest pieces never even hit the public market. They go directly to elite clients. A Richard Mille isn't a watch, it's a password. A symbol that you have entered a financial tier almost nobody else can reach. If you see one, chances are the wearer is worth hundreds of millions. 3. Loro Piana, the most expensive fabric on earth. Loro Piana doesn't just make clothing. They control some of the world's rarest fibers, baby cashmere, vicuña, and some of the finest merino wool ever produced. Their vicuña coat often exceeds $20,000 to $40,000, and yes, the fabric really is that rare. Vicuña was once reserved for ink and royalty, and the animal can only be shown once every 2 years. To most people, a Loro Piana sweater looks like, well, a sweater. But the ultra-rich instantly recognize the softness, the drape, and the subtle details. Loro Piana is luxury without logos, just perfection in textile form. 4. Stefano Ricci, the billionaire uniform. If Loro Piana is understated well, Stefano Ricci is its opposite. Bold, opulent, and mistakable. Beloved by heads of states, business tycoons, and celebrities who prefer subtle flamboyance. Stefano Ricci is known for crocodile leather jackets that cost over $100,000, suits with silk lining and hand-stitched detailing, shirts that can run $1,000 to $2,000, and crystal-covered accessories that almost no one else produces. The brand's boutique look like palaces because many of their clients live in them. This is a label for men who want to look rich, not hide it. 5. Christofle, the silver that many can't buy easily. When the ultra-rich host dinner parties, the cutlery isn't bought from a department store. They use Christofle, the French silversmith that has supplied royal families since the 1800s. Christofle is known for handcrafted pure silver flatware, limited edition table sets, museum-level design pieces, custom commissions for palaces, hotels, and private estates. Here's the wild part. Some families pass Christofle sets down for generations like heirlooms. A single flatware set can cost $20,000, and full collections can reach 6 figures. When you see Christofle on a table, you're not just eating dinner, you're eating wealth. 6. Bottega Veneta, luxury without logos. Long before quiet luxury became a trend, Bottega Veneta lived by the motto, when your own initials are enough. This Italian house is famous for its intrecciato leather weaving technique, a handmade process that requires years of training to master. What makes Bottega unique? Their bags have no logos, no branding, nothing flashy. To the ultra-rich, Bottega Veneta is a flex, but only other fashion connoisseurs can decode it. This is luxury in its purest form. Craftsmanship over clout. 7. Brunello Cucinelli, the king of cashmere. Brunello Cucinelli built an entire empire around ethical craftsmanship, cashmere, and revitalizing his hometown Solomeo in Italy. His knitwear is so refined that many pieces cost more than tailored suits. A simple Cucinelli hoodie can run $1,500, and many of his jackets surpass $5,000. But what the ultra-rich love most is the lifestyle Cucinelli represents: peace, softness, philosophy, kindness, and naturally cashmere. To the affluent, Brunello Cucinelli isn't just clothing, it's a way of life. 8. F.P. Journe, the watchmaker's watchmaker. If Richard Mille is a showpiece, F.P. Journe is a masterpiece. Founded by Francois Paul Journe, one of the greatest living watchmakers, this brand produces only around 900 watches a year. That's fewer than many brands make in a day. Each movement is designed from scratch, often featuring complications that push the limits of mechanical engineering. Collectors treat Journe like art. Wait lists are years long. Prices start around $30,000 to $60,000, but can rise into the millions. Many pieces never hit the market at all. A Journe on your wrist is like owning a piece of horological history. Quiet, rare, and priceless. 9. Charvet, the world's finest shirts. Every president, king, CEO, and statesman who knows true tailoring eventually ends up at Charvet. Based in Paris, Charvet is considered by many to be the finest shirt maker on earth. What makes it so exclusive? Thousands of fabrics, hand-cut bespoke patterns, shirts that fit with microscopic precision, craftsmanship passed down for generations. A bespoke Charvet shirt can cost more than many people's entire wardrobe. And their ties? Some collectors buy hundreds. Charvet isn't loud. It isn't trendy. It's luxury at its most refined. 10. Moynat, the private luxury trunk maker. Founded in 1849, Moynat is one of the oldest Parisian trunk makers. Older than Goyard, older than Louis Vuitton. But unlike modern fashion houses, Moynat stayed small, very small. For decades, it was a hidden brand, known only to collectors and aristocrats. Their trunks are handmade, often taking hundreds of hours to complete. Their bags, especially the Regine and Gabrielle, are crafted with surgical precision with edges that look almost seamless. Moynat is minimal, elegant, and fiercely private, exactly the type of brand the ultra-rich adore. So there you have it, 10 brands only the ultra-rich know exist. Not because they are secret, but because they don't need mass attention to thrive. These brands exist in a world where craftsmanship matters more than marketing, where luxury isn't about loudly proving how much you spent, but quietly knowing you bought the best. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of hidden luxury, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Which of these brands surprised you the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.